The rain tapped gently against the windows of the little bookstore cafe in downtown Portland, Oregon. Emily Carter sat by the window, her eyes fixed on the gray sky, lost in thought. Her fingers wrapped around a warm mug of chai, but her heart wasn't in the drink, it was with a memory she had buried for 5 years. She had returned to Portland after working in New York for years. The city hadn't changed much, but everything inside her had. Her heart, once filled with dreams and love, now carried unspoken regrets. As she sipped her tea, her eyes landed on a poster on the wall, "Live Tonight, Liam Bennett, 7 p.m. Her breath caught in her throat. Liam. It couldn't be a coincidence. She hadn't heard his name since she left. He was the reason she ran away from the city, from herself, from the love that scared her more than anything. Back then, Emily was a journalism student, and Liam was the mysterious, charming guitarist who played at open mic nights. She was drawn to him like a moth to flame. He lived in a small studio above an old theater. They spent endless nights talking about dreams and fears, laughing, and sometimes just lying silently, holding each other like the world didn't exist outside that room. But love, as magical as it was, scared Emily. Liam was free-spirited, with no stable income or long-term plan. She wanted security, a career, a future she could count on. And when her dream internship in New York came, she took it, without saying goodbye. She left only a letter, tear-stained and unfinished, with words like "I love you, but I can't," trailing off into ink blots. Back in the present, she stood outside the small venue where Liam was performing. The music drifted out, raw, soulful, and painfully familiar. She walked in quietly, keeping to the shadows. There he was. Still the same. Tousled hair, worn leather jacket, eyes closed as he played like the guitar was an extension of his soul. He strummed the opening notes of a song. This one's called "Chasing Ghosts." For the one who got away. Emily's heart pounded. The lyrics were about her. Every word, every note. Regret, longing, lost time. When the set ended, the small crowd clapped, and Liam smiled politely before retreating backstage. Emily stood frozen. Then, against every voice in her head screaming not to, she walked to the backstage door. He was sitting alone, tuning his guitar, when she walked in. "Hi," she said softly. Liam looked up. His expression froze. "Emily?" She nodded, her throat tight. "What are you doing here?" he asked, his voice unreadable. "I came back," she said. "I saw your name on the poster." Silence. "I listened to your set," she added. "You were amazing." Liam looked away. "Thanks." There was a long pause. The kind that holds years of unsaid words. "I never meant to hurt you," Emily finally whispered. "I was scared. I thought I was making the right choice." Liam's jaw clenched. "You left without a word." "I left a letter." "A letter?" he repeated, bitterly. "I found it a week later, under a pile of clothes. It didn't even say goodbye." She looked down. "I know. I was a coward." His voice softened, but pain remained. "Why now, Emily? After all these years?" "Because I realized the life I thought I wanted. It felt empty without you. I had everything I planned for, but I was still lonely. Every time I wrote a story, I wished you were the one reading it. Every city I moved to, I hoped I'd run into you." Tears welled in her eyes. "I came back to say I'm sorry. And to see if there's still something left between us." Liam sighed, running a hand through his hair. There were nights I stayed up wondering what I did wrong. Why you disappeared. I thought maybe I wasn't enough. You were always enough, Emily said. I just didn't believe I deserved a love like yours. Silence again. I wrote 100 songs about you, Liam admitted. Some angry. Some broken. Some full of hope. Emily stepped closer. Can we start over? He looked at her, eyes full of memories and wounds. I don't know, he said honestly. People change. I haven't changed in one way, she said. I still love you. He closed his eyes. It's not that easy. I know. He looked at her again. But maybe we could talk. Catch up. Her heart leapt. I'd like that. Over the next few weeks, Emily and Liam started spending time together again, cautiously, like two people learning to walk after years of silence. They shared stories, went on walks, even laughed like they used to. But the wounds didn't heal overnight. Liam didn't open up easily, and Emily knew she had to earn his trust back. One evening, she handed him something, a small envelope. What's this? He asked. The original letter. The one I left behind. I rewrote it. Finished it this time. Liam read silently. Her words poured out everything she never said, her fear, her love, her regret, and her hope. When he looked up, his eyes were moist. Emily, he whispered, I never stopped loving you. She reached for his hand. Then let's not waste any more time. He smiled for the first time in days, a real smile, and pulled her into his arms.